So it's just afternoon, and I'm making a little bit of breakfast right now because I'm about to go to the gym. So I pretty much wake up, eat one meal, and then go to the gym. And since it's first thing in the morning when I don't really have an appetite, and it's before the gym, and I don't want to be like extra bloated and having to digest all this food, I usually keep my morning time pre-gym meals light and liquid, just because it's fast, quickly digested, and it's not super heavy. Also, fun fact: I went out for a friend's birthday last night. I just went to the bar, it was a little casual, had a few drinks or whatever. Didn't get crazy or anything like that, but had a few drinks, and because of that, I am now hydrating like crazy. So a little pro tip to you guys. I know I'm not supposed to be talking about drinking on the fitness channel, but I'm just gonna be real because people do it. If you do drink, 99% of the time when you wake up and you feel like crap and you feel like death and you have a headache or you're just lagging in the gym the next day, it's because you're dehydrated. Alcohol dehydrates you so much more than caffeine even does. And it dehydrates everything. Even if you don't feel like your mouth is all dry, your muscles are dehydrated, everything's dehydrated in your body. And your muscles are made up of water, so you need to be really, really hydrated for strength and energy and all that good stuff. So I chugged 2 gallons last night when I came home. And again, I wasn't even that bad, but I chugged 2 gallons when I got home and made sure I sipped throughout the night, anytime I woke up to go to the bathroom or whatever. And then this morning, I had about half this left. I finished it, refilled it to the top, and I have about halfway to go, and I'm gonna finish this before I head to the gym. So hydrate like crazy while we eat breakfast. I should probably also specify for you guys that typical light breakfast for me consists of a banana for fruit and carbs, 2 scoops of Eat Smart, and then I'll usually do like 1 serving of peanut butter, and we have this new honey roasted peanut butter, and it's amazing. But yeah, 1 scoop of this, banana, 2 scoops of Eat Smart, good to go. What's up, guys? It is a heavy max effort push day, a little bit less than 14 weeks out from my next meet. We're working on that lockout portion of the bench press. If you guys recall my first powerlifting meet video, my 3rd attempt on the bench press, I missed the lift because I couldn't quite lock it out. It was fast off the chest, fast halfway up, and then hit that sticking point, couldn't finish the lockout. So today we're doing floor presses, an amazing exercise for really hammering away at that lockout. As far as I know from my experience, and just a couple of friends who I've seen do floor pressing as well, you usually cannot floor press as much as you can bench press regularly, but that's just my experience. It might just be because I have a very weak lockout, but the one time I tried going super heavy on floor pressing, I tried 365, which I've done on the real bench, and I couldn't do it. I failed it. So the heaviest I've gone to date on floor pressing, I believe, is only 315. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna work up to a heavy single. And these max effort days don't require you to hit a PR. You don't have to hit a PR every time you do a max effort day. You just need to work up to a heavy single for that day. And if it ends up being a PR, that's excellent. But if it's not, just work up to whatever you can work up to, and you're simply using that number to base your working sets off of. So you work up to that heaviest set you can for a single, break down to 80% of that weight, and then you do your working sets with that weight. So we're gonna give it a shot today. FYI guys, current body weight is still 183 pounds. I'm remaining nice and light these days and trying to maintain at that light body weight for now. Still eating well though. That feeling when you and Max Tuning have the same exact coach and you realize in Max Tuning's last video, or the last video as of the time that I'm filming this, he did the exact same workout. I think he's 1 week ahead of me on the schedule. But he did the exact same max effort day, starting with the floor press, working up to a single, and then breaking it down to 80%. And I'm actually max tuning today. We'll move up to 3 plates. 2, 5, got it. Yep.
Come on, Nick, let's go. Easy, clean. Nice.
Nice and easy, yep.
Let's see. Alright, you're tell me when you're
Yeah,
ready.
let's go. 1,
1.
2, up, burn.
Come on. There you go.
Woo!
Got it. That's PR?
Hell yeah. That's definitely a PR. So that last single was obviously pretty damn heavy. And my butt came off the ground, it's no good. But on the bright side, you know, the weight went up. I obviously didn't intend to get my hips off the ground, it just kind of happened. It was a little bit of a grinder. But whatever, I'm happy. It's the most I've ever put up on the floor, regardless if it was clean or not. Working sets came out to 301 pounds. So I made it an even 300 pounds. I could have actually made 301 if Ricky over here was not using the half-pound microplates. Those things are godsends, but there's only one pair of them here. Now we're gonna break it down to 80% and do 5 sets of 3. Not necessarily paused, but not with a fast bouncy tap either. And we'll see how 300 feels. So now we finish up with the floor press and we finish up with the max effort stuff, the heavy stuff, the main bulk and the main challenge of the workout. What's up next is an AMRAP, as many reps as possible. 1 set of it with 85% of my max pause bench. Using a competition grip, so exactly where I'd bench in a competition, with a competition pause. So in short, I have to do as many reps as possible with about 280 pounds. Using competition pause reps. It's very normal after a max effort day is done correctly to only be able to get like 3 or 4 reps on your AMRAP. In fact, one of the first times I started doing this, I texted Simon, my coach, and I was like, Simon, is it normal to only be getting like 3 or so reps? And he's like, yeah, I'm surprised you even got 3. So these are designed to exhaust you and fatigue you and then have you go into the main lift. It's pretty badass. So 280 pounds. I've been really working on my technique with pause benching. I always had a tendency to bench like a bodybuilder, really flared elbows, pushing with the chest a lot. And most elite benchers will tell you that you barely use your chest at all when it comes to powerlifting benching. You want to really use your back as a good foundation, use your triceps, really drive up, keep the elbows nice and tight. You guys know, followers have been following me for a long time, you guys know I can't tuck my elbows in like this. It just doesn't work for me at all. It hurts everything. And that's fine because Candido even made a video one time saying how this is more of an equipped lifting style. A lot of raw lifters will kind of be in between. So that's where I've always been in between. But I still found myself pushing with my chest a lot. And it was really holding back my bench. So recently I've been playing with it and adjusting it and I found a happy medium. I tuck my elbows in a little bit more, nothing dramatic, but I definitely tuck them in a little bit more. But I don't drop the bar to my stomach like a lot of people do. I drop it right to the very bottom of my chest, right in that pit. And this keeps the elbows right in front of me. And what happens there is when I first start pushing, I almost push downward on my triceps. This almost feels like a dip kind of a motion at first, for the first inch or so of the lift. And that really helps me launch it up and get the momentum, get my elbows underneath the bar and drive it on up. And it feels 10 times better and it feels a lot more powerful. So that's what I've been working with and playing with. And I gotta say, I love it. It feels so much better for pause reps on the bench and I don't feel it straining my chest as much anymore, which is good, potentially safer. All right, yep, 1, 2, back.
Come on now. Easy. Get Broly big. Super Saiyan. Mount Bicepius. Come on now.
I forgot to mention, I actually stumbled upon this new technique because one day my chest was really sore and I was trying to figure out a way to put power into my bench but take it off of my chest, and that's how I stumbled upon it. Also, if it looks like my ass is lifting off the bench, guys, I'm very honest. I admitted when it came off the floor during floor presses. I assure you I was being very conscious of making sure my butt did not leave the bench. What you're seeing is a major ass flex because I'm driving with the legs, but it did not leave the bench. Anyway, guys, stay tuned because the next video is going to show you the rest of this workout, which includes all of my bodybuilding type movements I've been telling you that I'm adding back into my program. So that will come immediately following this video, most likely on Friday, since I upload Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday.